Well, hello. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams Tarot, and this reading is for Libra. Welcome, Libra. So this one is about personal growth, and what we'll take a look at is something that you want to change, what's blocking you, fears or obstacles, um, what strengths you have right now, and action steps and then outcome. So this is just meant for something that you want to change. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Please see your rising or moon signs if this is your sun sign. They may help. Also, these are timeless, so though it may not resonate at this time, it may later on. And I think that's it. I do personal readings. I'm not sure if I said that. I have the link to my website below. Lots of choices for readings. Give all kinds. So, I was shuffling prior to starting the camera. I get in kind of to my space at that point. But I'm going to do a couple more. One more. Okay, let's do this. So, Libra, what do we got going on? What is the situation? We've got Magician and Seven of Cups. Okay, what's blocking you? We have Eight of Swords, Tower. Okay, fears and obstacles. Fears and obstacles, please. Empress. Two of Cups. Okay, strengths. High Priestess. Knight of Wands, advice please. King of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles. And outcome, I will not tell you that card right now. Okay. So this is something you're probably already working on. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Kind of just gives me an overall feeling of the reading. Nine of Wands is about getting to the point where you're like, oh my God, can I keep doing this? And yes, you can. So you're at kind of a point right now where you feel, I don't know, you kind of have, can I still do this? Do I have the energy to finish it? Can I keep going? And the Magician and the Seven of Cups are here as your situation. So obviously there's a choice going on here, but I feel like also like it's about, okay, so the Magician is about having all of the tools. It can also be about trickery. And I get the feeling like you're almost in a position where you want to change how you view something. Because there's choices here. And you're like, what do I really want to do here with this? I feel like the Magician's a person almost. Like it's not just that you're trying to make a personal growth change, but you're trying to change the way you see something. It's like I feel like there's this, okay, so because I have the Tower and the Eight of Swords next, and there's a very stuck feeling right now. And I feel like you're not quite sure what to do and what strengths you really do have. And there's kind of like this, there's also like a lack of confidence here or something where you're like, what can I do? What are my choices? So really what it seems to me like you're trying to get through is like, you want to be unstuck for sure because you're stuck right now. And I feel like you have a lot of energy, but it's misplaced. And you want to put that energy towards something, but it feels like it's failing you, kind of. So whether this is something that you want to change, I feel like it's something at home that you want to change. It could be a relationship, it could be family, either or. I'm not going to get into relationship here, but I feel like it's home. and you feel very much like you can't you can't decide what to you have these choices, but you don't know what's best. And I think that you're in a spot right now where you've really been looking at this hard, but you're really, how do I how do I get to the point where I can control my own life, where I can control what I do, where I can make a difference? It's kind of like that, like you're actually trying to figure out how to grow almost, like find your own way. What's blocking you is, I feel like something needs to change with that Tower card, or you need to just let it go, like just let everything happen, fall where it may, because you're really stuck. That's what's blocking you. And keep in mind, when the Eight of Swords comes up as a block, it's a lot of times just you blocking yourself. It's in your head. But that Tower tells me that there's some kind of shift happening, and it's almost like you're not sure where to go with it. Like it's, again, the choices. It's like you see the change happening, but you feel stuck. So this change is occurring, but you're like, you can't get out of it. It's really, it's this give and take feeling. It's interesting. I didn't expect it to go in this direction, but anyway, we'll just keep going. Cards are what they are. So we have your fears and your obstacles are Two of Cups and Empress here, and I feel like you're really afraid. So these two, so an Empress is someone that's really nurturing, and I feel like what's your fear or your obstacle is someone like this that means a lot to you. So that's why I kind of got family, because I don't know if this is relationship, but it is someone that's important to you. So Empress could be a male or a female, but it's someone that does has taken care of you overall to some degree. And you're like, and you don't want to lose that relationship, but for some reason you feel like you're going to. You know that with the Tower and the you feel like something needs to change, like some you definitely are, or there's a change happening and it's kind of like got you set back, but it's about someone that means a lot to you, and you're feeling very stuck. You know what, I honestly got the feeling that, like, if you're living at home with one of your parents is having a man or a woman move in with them, a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, and it has you kind of like, what do I do now? And I need to either live with this or not. Do you see? I mean, I don't know where that came from, and this won't be for everyone, but that's the feeling I got. Like your home situation is changing. And this change is the stuck is the frustrating part, because you're not quite sure what to do. I think here you probably won't like this a whole lot, but your strengths are Knight of Wands and the High Priestess, which means that you have the ability with the Knight of Wands to move forward and move ahead and do what you want to do. Take that energy and run. And the High Priestess says that you have the strength and the knowing what you need to do. So even though you feel like you're overwhelmed with these choices about what's best for you, and there's like getting over some kind of maybe even trickery that you feel like's happening, you know what's best. The High Priestess in your strength is saying that you have the answers. And the Knight of Wands, I think, says trust in yourself. She's by herself. The horse is in the background. She's not on the horse in this deck, but she is in her own element, and enjoying herself. So that means that you have the strength and the passion to move forward if you so choose to. So the advice is hang in there. So you have two things. The King of Pentacles reminds us to stay grounded, stay secure, don't jump to conclusions. The King of Pentacles, and Pentacles in general, Queen as well, they're very slow moving, and they're not slow because they're slow. They're slow because they're methodical, or not even methodical. They're very everything they do lasts a long time. So the idea is that you need to plant seeds, you need to rejuvenate, regenerate, you need to hang in there, like really hang in there. The Four of Pentacles is about, saving, it could be about saving money, but it's also about holding on to things. So, being that this is advice, it's saying, hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't do anything too radical yet because, really make sure that you have what you need. So, that King of Pentacles is also something that you would need. It's it's a security thing, kind of like the Ten of Pentacles. And your outcome is the King of Wands. So, this Libra is saying that you will get to a point where you feel like you're in your own self again. So I almost feel like what you're doing right now is actually getting out of a situation that is uncomfortable to you. And you're not quite sure what to do, and you want to get out of it. And you do have the strength to move forward with that Knight, but I also think that this King is the outcome is saying you will be this king. So in other words, you will be, secure and confident, and you will be motivated to do the things that you need to do. I think this is going to take a little bit longer than just a few days or a week or a month even, because I think with the advice with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is hang in there, really see what your options are, because for some reason you're being thrown. You need to make a decision and you're struggling with it big time, because something's really changing in your life. But know that you'll be okay. And I think that this growth, getting past where you're stuck, I don't think it's a quick get past. I think it's, we don't have the hangman here, but I almost get that hangman energy of just hang in there and think about it differently. Because having a change happen and feeling stuck at the same time is not good. And your obstacles being someone you care about or someone that cares about you deeply, that's hard. So this is a hard reading. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that you hang in there, do your thing, like take the due diligence to create a safe place for yourself, and hang in there with the Four of Pentacles is telling you to hang in there, and you will reap the benefits of the King of Wands, which is, having that passion back, the energy back, the motivation back. It's just getting through this, I think. I think this is more of a, it is an advice reading for sure, but I think it's more of not really a personal growth as much as it is getting through a situation that you would like to change. And I get the feeling that you'd almost like to change it, like just, but you've got to hang in there for a little bit and see. Again, these are tarot readings, so please, these are for entertainment purposes. You have free will, you do what you do, and it's fine. And again, these are entertainment. So what I like to do with these is make sure that if this stuff resonates, then that's mostly what you need anyway. You need that to hear that you're okay. A lot of times when we're going through hard stuff, that's what we need to hear. So know that you are. And I hope everything works out for you. I do think the outcome is good, though. You'll be in a good space. Not too long, it won't be too long from now. So take care, Libra. Please hit the like button if you liked, and take care.